Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking every single gun in Animal Rivals. So, hold on. Let me set myself offline so nobody joins me. Um, so yeah. So I guess let's just go ahead and get right on into the video. Also, I'm wearing this new blue shirt instead of my old one, and my name has changed to KTP Kid K. So if you guys see somebody impersonating me or something like that, because apparently I have impersonators, um, if they don't have the name KTP Kid K, then they're probably fake. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get right on into it. So we're gonna go through this. So we're gonna start off with starter pistol. Starter pistol, automatically 10 out of 10. It's like a mini AK. If you have a fast trigger figure, it has a ton of damage. It's also a great finisher weapon. And it has the fastest reload time in the game as of for right now. So yeah, 10 out of 10. It's very skill, I think. And you can that's pretty cool. Next, we have Deagle. Deagle, very no skill. It's basically mini pistol, just entirely buffed and does a lot more damage. You can still spam it, kind of. It's very no skill, but it's a very solid, decent. If you're new, it's very easy to use. I recommend getting it. So yeah, I do recommend getting. It's very good. Um, so I might be a little biased here, but 10 out of 10. Or actually, yeah, 10 out of 10. AR, very, very, very solid weapon. Very good. It does a decent amount of damage. It doesn't kick back like AK does. It's very accurate in my opinion. Very easy to use. I think it could be a little bit of skill, actually. But AR's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, AR is really good. So I'd recommend putting it in your loadout if you're trying new loadouts and stuff. AR, solid 9.5 out of 10. SMG, I just started using SMG. SMG, really solid weapon. It shoots fast. It's mainly just a finisher weapon. Only bad thing is the crosshair spread, kind of like revolver. That's an easy fix just by selecting it again. It does little damage, but it shoots very fast. It's a solid finisher weapon, so if you're using something like Eagle, you deal about 100 damage with it, and get up close and personal, your SMG is where it kicks it. So, SMG, really solid weapon. I'm gonna give it 8.5. Just good. It doesn't do too much, and it's only 4 weight, so that saves a lot of space in your loadout. Next, shotgun fell off really hard. It barely hits 200s anymore, I feel like. Like, I don't even remember the last time I've hit a 200 with shotgun. That was not a 200, by the way. Hello? I guess it can still hit 200s. It's very skilled, actually. It's very skilled. It's a great finisher weapon. So, say you're using something like Deagle, and you run up with the shotgun. Shotgun. It's solid. It did fall off. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5. It's okay. Next, we have Sniper. Sniper, kind of like a long-range shotgun. If you're using it from afar, it's very skilled. But if you're using it like right up here on their head, it's kind of no skill. But if they're from afar and you're not even using the scope, somehow hitting headshots, then I'd say you're pretty skilled. Sniper can be no skill and very skilled. At the same time, argue with me, I don't care. It's a great starting weapon, not a great finishing weapon, not a great up close and personal. So if they're spraying you and you're trying to hit a dime sniper, you're probably not going to hit it. I'm sorry. It'd probably be best just different. But sniper, we're going to give it a 10 out of 10 just because it can be skilled and it can one shots. 10 out of 10 for sniper. Now, melee I'm not gonna rate, or I'm not gonna do anything with, but this thing is so bad. I've never seen it in anybody's loadout. It does decent heavy damage. It is just so bad for some reason. Only good in melee only. This is the first movement weapon of everybody. This is a 0 out of 10, by the way. This is the first movement weapon that everybody gets is machete. Machete, very solid, does decent damage, I guess. But really all you're gonna use it for is movement. Same as shovel, it's pretty solid. So we're gonna give both shovel and machete. We're gonna give those like 4.5s. Next we have revolver. Revolver can be skilled and can be no skilled, just like the sniper. If you're doing this, you're no skill. You're like probably more no skill than like Deagle. Not gonna lie. But if you're effectively using revolver, like if you're single firing it like this, then you're pretty decently skilled. Only problem with the revolver is the coverage spread, as y'all see, and its reloading time is actually horrendous. That's why I think Deagle's better in my opinion. If you run up and you're just spamming your revolver, you're actually kind of weird and very so I'm gonna give revolver a solid 8 point, just because it can be no and it can be skilled at the same time. Combat knife, I don't have this. It's very cool that I don't know if this is a real thing. Somebody leave down in the comments if that is. I don't actually have it. I guess it's a decent movement. It is very small though, but it can be good, I guess. So I'll just throw this up there with whatever I gave those. RPG, very no skill. Sorry, Ty. It's like his favorite weapon. But Ty Dummy is very good with it. It can be some skill though. I'm not going to. It can like say you're from afar, say they're like running. So with this guy, that wasn't a good example, but you have to like predict where they're going to go. So, like this guy, I know that he's gonna go there. So it takes a while to get there. Just like Ty Dummies, like go watch Ty Dummies on this. But since he's a lot better with it than I am. But if you're just running up like this, it's no skill. So like this guy, I know he's gonna show up, like right there. So it can be skill and kind of no skill. I think it's mostly no skill, but it's pretty good. So we're gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because 100 if you actually hit them, and it does splash damage. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get it just right. Yeah, so it does splash damage. So that's a very good, cool thing. So 10 out of 10 for RPG. Very good in Battle Royale. So yeah. Normal bomb. It's 5.5. It does a decent amount of damage. It's a good thing to start with, and it gets you a little bit above your opponent. So solid 5.5. This smoke grenade is actually 0. All it does is provide cover for you to hide. Unless you hit the person with the bomb. It does 0 damage, so 0 out of 10. Auto shotgun is the most no-skill thing out of here. It's a very good gun. I will admit it does tons of damage. It actually shreds. But it's just so no-skill. If you're playing the game and you don't have auto shotgun and you normally use it, you're most likely going to be bad if you're not using your auto shotgun, because that's pretty much the thing that carries you. So, auto shotgun, so no skill. No skillness, 0 out of 10. A gun itself, I guess 10 out of 10. Just like the RPG, but I don't recommend it because it's very no skill. It's very stupid. Uzi. This could go either way. I'm probably being a little biased here. Uzi can be very skill, but can also be very no skill. So, if you tap it, you can actually hit people from far range. I know it doesn't do a lot, but if you tap it, it can deal just a little bit of ounce. The crosshair red when you use it, and it does like go back a lot. But if you're up close doing this, it's kind of no skill. It is a great finisher though. So if you're using like revolver or whatever, and then finish them off with Uzi because so yeah, Uzi pretty solid. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. That might be a little high, but I'm very biased about these guns. AK, very solid weapon. I do think AR is better because it's easier to control. If you do tap the AK, you got some skill. I'm not gonna lie. It does hella damage. It's actually really good. So, it's actually pretty good. I'm gonna give this like a 7.5. If you run up and you spray them, pretty cool. But if you're from far range, tapping it, really good. The only bad thing about AK is when you hold it down, the kick gets way out. But if you are tapping it, the kick is not out of control. And if you can have a faster kick, you can like, it's pretty much the same thing. Tapping it. So, AK, we're gonna give solid. We'll give like a 9.5. Shurikens, I don't care what you say. Shurikens are so scary. You have to be shurikens. If you use shurikens, I actually respect you so much. So they're pretty much a close. But if you use shurikens, I respect you a lot. Shurikens are actually kind of hard to use. Let me know down in the comments if you guys a shuriken, like a combo with shuriken, and we're gonna see how it works. Shurikens, really good. Yeah. So if you, I respect you. You're awesome. 10 out of 10. It's also only 4 weight now. It used to be 5. Okay, katana, I'm gonna rate. It's kind of no skill because the movement up in the air, the dash. It also doesn't have a hitbox, so you can literally just sit there and kind of spam it. I don't know why it's not doing it as fast. It used to be able to 200, but I think they took that ability out. But it's okay. You don't really use it on that. It's kind of just for this. So, out of all, 10 out of, like 8.5 out of 10. It's kind of no skill, but. Next we have burst rifle. I think there's 2 ways for this. I think if you can hit dimes, and you're hitting 100s constantly, you're pretty skilled. I think burst rifle takes a little bit of skill. And I'm grinding for it right now, so you guys just stay tuned for that. I'm trying to get it by the end of it, at least. So, yeah, I'm grinding for burst rifle right now. Just because I got a loadout I want to try with it. Burst rifle seems like a pretty fun weapon to use. I'm going to give it like a 9.5. Just because it does like 100 a shot. I think it was really buns. It might be still. I don't really know. I don't have it unlocked. Yeah, I think it takes at least some skill. Sticky nade, literally just normal bomb. It's just better. I feel like its reload time is a lot faster. I think it does more damage. I think, and I think the reload time is faster. Not sure. And you can stick. I'm retiring. I somehow missed that. You can stick people with it, so that's really cool. So yeah. Like that. You can stick people with it and maybe kill them after the video. Why did that do 2? Okay, so sticky nade, we'll give it like a 6.5. It's better than any other. Crossbow, actually the most skilled thing in the game right now. I don't have it unlocked. Wait, does it 200 now? No. Okay, I was gonna say. So it's like the most skilled thing in the game right now. It's kind of difficult to use. So I don't have it unlocked, so I'm not very good with it. But if you can hit dimes with it, I'd say you're pretty decent with it, and it's pretty skilled. So I respect you if you're using this. Great sword. I actually love great sword. It's so fun to use. It's so big. It does a lot of decent damage, and it's a very good finish weapon. So if you do, hold on, let me see. So say you deal some damage with your revolver, and run up, slice him with this. Very good. 9.5. It's pretty cool. And yeah, we are back to starter pistol. So that is all the weapons. You got all my opinions. If you're new, take some suggestions for the guns that I pointed out. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. But before you go, y'all gotta get some. Sorry about my last video. For some reason, the mic cuts out again, and it really made me mad. I took it down though. So yeah, let me get the verse of the day going for you guys. What is the verse of the day? Okay, we have Ephesians 1:5. Ephesians 1:5. Or, yeah, no, 5:1. Ephesians 5:1. Follow God's example, therefore, as a dearly loved children. Basically, it's saying that God is our Father and we should trust Him and follow Him just like we would our biological father. And God is our Father. I'm not. And like, yeah, God is our Father, and we should follow Him because He created us. Yeah, and we should be thankful for that, and we should respect Him. And yeah, so you guys have a great day. God bless all of you guys. Be sure to like and sub. So yeah, see you guys later. This will be Kid K out.